In this video, we are going to learn about how to submit a bid for a goods tender. Visit the Karnataka Public Procurement Portal homepage, click on Login, enter the valid username and password, then click on Login. To submit a bid, the bidder shall search for the tender. Click on Tender Management. Click on Search Tender. Select the procuring entity. Select the category as goods. Please make sure to enter the complete and valid tender number. Click on Search button. Now the bidder can view the tender. Tender details can be viewed by clicking on the View Notice Inviting Tender Details icon in the Action column. To obtain a copy of the tender details, click on the Generate PDF option. Click on the Back button to return to the Search Tender page. To download the tender related document, click on three dots, then click on Download Tender Document icon. Bidders can raise any queries related to the tender by clicking on the three dots and selecting the Submit Query for this tender icon. Enter the document name, enter the page number or section name, enter the statement, enter the query, click on Submit Query. Click on the Back button to return to the Search Tender page. To view the department's response to the bidder's query, the bidders can click on the three dots and select the View Query Responses icon. Here, bidders can view and download all the queries for the tender. Click on Back button to return to the Search Tender page. To view the addendum issued for this tender, click on View Addendum for this tender icon. To view the corrigendum issued for this tender, click on View Corrigendum for this tender icon. To submit the bid, click on Submit the bid for this tender icon. It will navigate to the bid submission page. The bidder shall complete all required actions on this page to submit their bid. In this tender inviting authority selected the type of procurement entity as government department. Hence, the bidder get an option to avail both the EMD exemption and 15% price preference. If the procurement entity is selected as state PSU, the bidders get an option to avail EMD exemption. In case the procurement entity is selected as others, then the bidders not get both the options. Click on MSC registration with NSIC. Bidder shall enter the MSC registration number and upload the MSME document for availing the EMD exemption. If the bidder has MSc registration with NSIC, select the option as Yes. Enter the MSc registration number and upload the valid MSc certificate. Then give consent to declaration and click on Save and Continue. If the bidder is not registered with NSIC, then select the option as No and click on Save and Continue. Bidders will receive a pop-up message on the right-hand side confirming the completion of the action, and green tick mark will appear on the right-hand side to indicate task completion. Click on MSc registration with Udyam registration portal. If the bidder is registered with the Ministry of MSME, Government of India on Udyam registration, then select the option as Yes. Enter the MSc certificate number obtained from Udyam registration portal. Upload the MSc certificate, The next step requires the bidder to provide their consent to the declaration for MSc registered with the Ministry of MSME. If the bidder is not registered with the Ministry of MSME, Government of India on Udyam registration, then select the option as No. Click on Save and Continue. Click on Select Bid Items. Here the bidder can see the bid items are grouped with the group name. Each group is defined with a set of rules. When the group is mandatory and all items are mandatory, it means that the bidder has to participate for whole group. When the group is mandatory but not all the items are mandatory, it means that the bidder has to select at least one item in the group. When the group is not mandatory but all the items are mandatory, it means that the bidder can choose whether to participate for the group, but if they do, they has to select all the items in the group. Finally, when the group is not mandatory and not all the items are mandatory, it means that the bidder can choose whether to participate for the group, and if they do, they can choose which item to participate. Click on View Details. This is an item-wise EMD tender, which means that each item has its own EMD amount. Select the item as per the rule set for the group. Click on Save and Continue. Click on Tender Processing Fee. Bidder shall pay the tender fee amount prescribed for the tender. Choose the convenient mode of payment. Here, the bidder is making payment through net banking. Please refer Payment User Manual for other modes of payment. Click on Proceed to Pay. We recommend that bidder carefully review the terms and conditions before finalizing the transaction to ensure that bidder are fully informed. To initiate the payment process, click on the Pay button. Click on Continue. It navigates to the payment gateway. After the payment has been successfully processed, bidder shall be redirected to the merchant website where they can view the payment status. To return to the bid submission page, click on Close button. Click on EMD payment to pay the EMD amount prescribed for the tender, and it should be in a single transaction. As this is item-wise EMD tender, please verify the items before you initiate the payment. Once payment is done, you cannot do one more payment. Click on Continue to proceed. Choose the convenient mode of payment. Here, the bidder is making payment through net banking. Please refer Payment User Manual for other modes of payment. Click on Proceed to Pay. If item-wise EMD is enabled for the tender, total EMD amount for the selected items from the bidder will be calculated by the system. If Part E payment and rest bank guarantee is enabled, the bidder can pay the Part E payment between specified EMD e-payment amount and total EMD amount. Enter the EMD amount. If the bidder is not willing to pay the total EMD amount, then he has to provide the bank guarantee for the remaining amount. Selecting the refund account is mandatory for the bidder to receive their EMD refund. If the EMD refund account is not displayed in the drop-down menu, it means that the bidder has not verified the bank account. To verify the bank account, refer Bank Account Verification User Manual. We recommend that bidders carefully review the terms and conditions before finalizing the transaction to ensure that bidders are fully informed. To initiate the payment process, click on the Pay button. Click on Continue. It will navigate to the payment gateway. After the payment has been successfully processed, bidders will be redirected to the merchant website where they can view the payment status. To return to the bid submission page, click on Close button. In this tender, the bidder has paid Part E payment, hence the Upload Bank Guarantee option is enabled. Click on Upload Bank Guarantee document. Upload the bank guarantee document. Click on Continue. Bidders shall check the eligibility conditions applicable for the tender and submit related information. Hence, read and understand the criterion description, then select the compliance and add remarks if required. Follow the same steps for remaining criteria. Click on Save and Continue. Bidders shall adhere to the technical criteria entered by tender inviting authority for the tender and upload the relevant documents. To respond to the criteria, click on the Submit Criteria icon. If the bidder selects compliance as yes, they will be given the option to upload the relevant criteria document. If the bidder select the compliance as no, they will not be given the option to upload the criteria document. Select the compliance as yes, add the remarks if any, upload the documents. On the right hand side, bidder will get a notification as the file uploaded successfully. Enter the remarks if any. To respond to the next criteria, click on Save and Get Next Criteria and follow the same steps as previously outlined. To go back to the previous criteria, click on Save and Get Previous Criteria. After responding to all the criteria, click on Save and Continue. If all the criteria are not completed, then the bidder will receive a partially completed notification on the right hand side of the screen. Click on Upload Bid Documents to upload all the bid related documents. If the mandatory option is set as yes, upload the document is compulsory for the bidder. If the mandatory option is set as no, uploading the document is optional for the bidder. Check the document name, upload the document, enter the remarks if any. Follow the same steps to upload the remaining documents. If the bidders want to provide additional documents, they can use the designated additional documents section to upload them. Upload the document, enter the remark if any, click on Add, click on Save and Continue. If the commercial bid type is selected as itemized by the tender inviting authority, bidder shall quote unit rate including taxes for each of the selected items. If the commercial bid type is selected as lump sum by the tender inviting authority, bidder shall quote total amount including taxes for all tender. Click on Itemized Bid Financial Offer. Click on Continue to Sign. Click on Select Certificate. Select the valid DSA key. Click on Select Certificate. Enter the user PIN and click on Login. Bidder get a notification as signing completed. Click on OK. By clicking on Continue, the bidder shall direct it to the bid items page. Click on Add Item Pricing Details to quote rates to the selected items. Enter the brand name if any. The bidder shall provide a unit rate including taxes for the selected item. If the bidder would like to provide the breakup of taxes included in the quoted rate, the bidder can mention it by clicking on the Add Tax Breakup icon. Select the component, select the value, enter the bidder tax value and enter the remarks if required, then click on Add. To provide the breakup of tax for the next item, click on Next Item option and follow the same steps. To get back to the previous item, click on the Previous Item option. Click on the Back button to get back to the Item Pricing Details page. Enter the brand name if any, quote the unit rate including taxes and provide the tax breakup if any for the remaining items and click on Continue. Repeat the same procedure for the remaining groups. To save the financial offer, Click on Save and Continue. Complete the final action by clicking on Declaration. Here the bidder shall read the declaration and accept the same. Click on Save and Continue. Bidder shall ensure that all actions are completed before moving forward. Failure to submit accurate and complete information as per the procuring entity requirement for the above actions may result in disqualification from the tender process. Click on the bid submission summary. Click on Continue to sign. Click on Select Certificate and select the valid DSC. Click on Select Certificate. Enter the user PIN. Click on Login. Bidder will get a notification as signing completed. Click on OK and click on Continue. Here, the bidder can view all the details that were entered during the bid submission process and download the same by clicking on the Generate PDF option. Click on Sign and Submit. Complete the sign and encryption process by selecting the valid DSC key. Once the sign and encryption is completed, click on Submit Bid. Bidders will get a pop-up message stating that the bid has been submitted successfully for the tender number along with the bid number and submitted date and time. In this demo video, we learned about how to submit a bid for the goods tender. It is important to carefully review the tender details and documents before submitting a bid. As each tender is unique in its requirements, if you experience any challenges while submitting your bid, be sure to contact the help desk for assistance prior to the tender closing date and time. Thank you for watching this video.